Today is National Coming Out Day. The day is meant to raise awareness and support those in the LGBTQ plus community. Coming out is not an easy thing for people to do, and there are resources to help people out there looking for help on their journey. Joining me now is Avery Belyeu, CEO of the Montrose Center. Good morning. Thanks for joining me this morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me on.
So this day of National Coming Out Day, why is it important to have an entire awareness day for this?
Absolutely. Well, National Coming Out Day actually started in 1988, and it started as a way to commemorate the National March on Washington in 1987, which was to raise awareness for LGBTQ rights. And unfortunately today, LGBTQ people still don't have full civil rights and equal rights under the law. And so National Coming Out Day is still an important day to talk about all the work that we still need to do to create supportive communities for LGBT people, but also to highlight all the resources that exist to help LGBT people in their coming out journey.
Yeah, I can understand this type of day being formed in the 80s, and it does feel like we've come so far since the 80s. So why is it still important to carry on with this day? Why is it still stressful for people to come out to friends and family?
Yeah, unfortunately, coming out still can be a stressful journey. Coming out is something that looks different for every person. Some people still don't experience family acceptance or community acceptance, and even coming out to yourself can be really challenging. And especially when you look at the climate that we're currently experiencing for many LGBT people, when you see a political climate where there's a lot of rhetoric that is anti-LGBTQ, can make that coming out experience even scarier and more frightening. So it's really important for LGBT people to know that there are resources and support. There are places for them to go to receive care from folks who will help them understand the coming out process and provide care along the way.
Okay, elaborate a little bit more on that. What are the resources that the Montrose Center offers to people who might be struggling with coming out?
Absolutely. So here in Houston and Harris County, we're really lucky because we have an amazing LGBT center called the Montrose Center. And the Montrose Center has a lot of resources to walk alongside people in their coming out journey. So first and foremost, we have an amazing group of qualified mental health counselors, and they're there to meet with people one-on-one, to meet with families, provide family support. And also we have support groups for folks who are going through the coming out process. We know that coming out can be really scary, can be very anxiety producing. It's really important for folks to know that no one has to go it alone. And so the Montrose Center is here to provide support for anyone, no matter where they're at on their journey. And no matter how old they are. Coming out is not something that just happens for young people. People come out all across the lifespan. So no matter where someone is in their journey, it's important to know that they can get help, and the Montrose Center is here to support them.
Remind us, how long has the Montrose Center been around, and how would you say that acceptance has changed over the years?
That's a great question. So the Montrose Center has been around since 1978. So we're actually one of the oldest LGBT centers in the country. And what we have seen is that the conversation around LGBT identity definitely has changed throughout the years, right? The circumstances that we faced have changed. The Montrose Center was here walking alongside the community through the height of the AIDS crisis. National Coming Out Day was actually a big part of raising awareness during the AIDS crisis. And so the conversation has changed, but what has remained true is that every new generation of LGBT people still needs companions along the way. They need to see possibility models of folks who model what it looks like to be an LGBT adult, especially for LGBT young people. And so the Montrose Center has evolved throughout the years, but the thing that has remained true is that we're here for our community to meet them no matter where they're at. Whether they're coming out to a family that's going to celebrate them and who they are, which is the experience of a lot of folks today, or if they're afraid that they're going to experience rejection because of who they are. No matter what that experience looks like, the need for support remains the same.
All right, Avery, before I let you go, quickly just tell me what you would like to say to people who might be struggling with their identity today.
Yeah, so I think I would say that coming out is not just one thing. It doesn't look the same for every person. Your journey belongs to you. So no matter where you are in your journey, You're valid as an LGBTQ person. You don't have to come and scream it from the rooftops if you're not ready to do that. Wherever you are in your journey, you are valid as an LGBTQ person, and know that there is a big community of people here to love on you and support you when you need that support.
All right, and the Montrose Center is part of that community. Thank you, Avery Belyeu, for joining us this morning. We appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me.